Find the real zeros of f of x equals x to the fourth plus x to the third. All right, and then when we're done, we need to find the multiplicity of some of those. Okay, so we got a graph here, but the graph doesn't do it a whole lot of justice. The zeros is when my graph crosses the x-axis, and it looks like that happens at 0 and -1, but who knows? So what you do algebraically is you just set this equal to 0. And what I'm going to first do is factor out x to the third, which leaves me with an x plus 1. Now, whenever you have two or more things multiplied together equal to 0, you use what's called the zero product property, and you set each part equal to 0. So x to the third equals 0 and x plus 1 equals 0. Those are my two different things. In order to get x all by itself, I cube root everything. And believe it or not, 0 times 0 times 0 is 0. So the cube root of 0 is 0. So that's one of my potential answers. This guy's a bit friendlier, maybe. Subtract 1 from both sides, and you have x equals -1. So those are my real zeros, x equals 0 and -1. What does multiplicity mean? Well, if this is x to the fourth, technically I should have 4 answers. And technically I do. It's just since that I pulled out an x cubed, 0 repeats itself. So x equals 0 has a multiplicity of 3. It's a triple root. The other one has a multiplicity of 1. So if I wanted to say x equals -1 multiplicity 1, there you go. But I have essentially 4 answers, 0, 0, 0, and -1. And this is 3 zeros because it's x to the cubed equals 0. So that's what multiplicity means. Not to be confused with felicity, a show from the 90s.